Alright, so super fast video today. Basically, the video that I was supposed to be putting out next, which I've been working on for a few days, is gone south. It's something's wrong with it. I've just made a big mess of it, and I need to reshoot it. That happens sometimes, but I still wanted to put out a video. I've also been sick as well this week, which has not been much fun at all. And then yesterday I went out and got sunburnt too. So yeah, it's been a great week. Hope your week's been good. I want to tell you a story today about this really cool thing that happened recently in regards to the channel. So if you've been watching for a while, you'll know that I've kind of struggled a bit over the last few months with putting out videos, especially vlogs. Since we've had our third baby, we've been super busy, we've been exhausted, and I made a video about this not so long ago, so you can check that out for some more details. But not long after I started uploading again, I had this situation where YouTube told me that I had a copyright infringement on a video from back in 2016, and so I thought, oh, that's strange. So I had a look at the video and the track. I went onto the YouTube audio library because that's where I get still nearly all of the music for this channel from. Spent a long time combing through all the really bad music on that library to find the good stuff, and I couldn't find the track. I was searching for it and I just wasn't showing up, and I thought that's really weird. And I kind of wondered, oh well, did the composers just stop working with YouTube for some reason? Did they fall out, whatever? Anyway, I thought, well, that's not really fair, is it, on me? Because I used that track when it was copyright free back in 2016, and to kind of then suddenly have a copyright infringement because something's changed. This is what was going through my head. I thought, oh, that doesn't really sit with me very well. So I googled the name of the composers, and up popped their company, which is a music production company. I went onto their website and I found an email address, like a general info email address. So well, that's Lola crying about something. She's doing some sewing with Helen out in the kitchen there, and the other kids are having a sleep. So I've got to be quick. And so I sent them this. I sent them an email to this generic email address, basically just saying, hey, what's up? Look, I think this has happened, that your track's no longer on the YouTube library, but I used it back in 2016 for a video. Look, it's not got loads of views. I think it's got 200 or 300 sort of views. But I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out and like maybe take off the copyright infringement. It's no big deal, but for what it's worth, if you could help me out, I'm just a small creator, and you're a big company, so whatever, hope to hear back from you, blah blah blah. And I sent that email off very, very quickly. Didn't expect to hear anything back, not even get acknowledged, because you know how it is, right? It was a couple of days later at the weekend, and I got an email back from the one of the co-founders of this company, one of the composers of the song. And this person wrote, hey Tom, very, very sorry to hear about all of this. Not really quite sure what happened. We don't put our music on YouTube, so that should have not occurred in the first place anyway. Maybe it had been pirated, I don't know, but we're looking into that for you. Anyway, yes, of course you can use the music. We really like how you used our track, and so yeah, go ahead, no issues whatsoever. That's all fine. So I was totally blown away to even receive an acknowledgement from this company, let alone from the co-founder. But it didn't end there. This is the really cool bit, because this person then actually said, and what we want to do is for you to be able to use our music in all of your videos completely free. I was reading this in awe. I was saying to Helen, come over, you've got to come and see this email. And I was reading it to her in shock, because this is a large production house. This is they've got some serious high-end corporate clients. the person said, we've actually gone ahead and created you an account, so here are your details to log in, and just go nuts, and don't worry about paying us, don't worry about even crediting us, like we don't need any of that. Just basically, you know, we're happy to help you in what you're doing, and that's the end of it, really. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to kind of share that story with you, because it was such a cool thing that happened, and it gave me this kind of affirmation that I was doing the right thing by coming back to YouTube, because I'd had some time off. I didn't have the time to make any videos, and then that led to me kind of, you know, those demons creeping in and being like, well, do you even really want to make videos anymore, and what is the point of all this sort of insane hobby and all the rest of it, which I know a lot of us struggle with. And so I made the decision to come back, and then this really cool thing happened almost immediately afterwards. It was like a sign to sort of confirm, yeah, you're doing the right thing by coming back to this channel and just putting out whatever content you can manage. Music, if you use it in your videos, you're probably aware that it's a really important part of storytelling, and it can be really, really hard to find a reliable and consistent source of royalty-free music. It's something that I've battled with. You know, I've pretty much exhausted the YouTube music library now from all of its quality tracks. They do get updated periodically, but it's not all that often. And then otherwise, you're looking at sort of very time-consuming things like going through SoundCloud. And also, you know, I don't want to use the same music that everyone else is using. A lot of the popular tracks, they get used in a lot of videos, and I always like to try and use something different. And to have access now to this library of really quality music is going to be such a huge boost to not only the channel, but also to me mentally in terms of my motivation. And I'm just really, really grateful to the person who did this immensely kind favor for me, and I hope and think that they're watching, because they said that they've subscribed to the channel. But I just wanted to make this video really just to kind of say to other people that if you keep plugging away, good things happen eventually. You just got to stick at it. And I thought this was like a really cool thing that happened to me. I wanted to share it with you, and it really perked me up as well. So that's it. That's just a little quick story. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, post a comment below, and I will see you in the next one soon. Bye.